You ready to get out of the bed? Did you rest good? Did you? You sweet girl. Are you a sweet girl? You gonna give me that tummy? Give me that tummy. Give me that tummy. Is that my sweet girl? Hi. Hi. Did you sleep good? Your mommy got you some fresh water. She loves taking an afternoon nap. She goes over and tries to get up on the bed, but she can't jump up there, so I gotta help her get up there. Oh, I was gonna go live earlier, but oh, thank you, beauty, thank you. But I had to help my stepdaughter. I don't know why I told somebody it was my daughter-in-law. It's my stepdaughter. Um, I just came back in, put my robe on because we're a little chilly.
All right, all right, all right. How's that? How is everybody doing? We're going to chat about a few things, but the main reason that we're here today, November. Look at that. I'm freezing. I hope not. Who? Who, KK? Who are you unblocking? Oh my Jesus. Why in the hell would she have all these people blocked? Y'all, I'm sorry. I got to make me a cup of coffee. I'm so stressed out. So I don't know who was in here the other night when Aries baby came in. Her son, I can't remember how old he is, but he went to the high school in Texas. And he was impaled and entrapped between, I guess, the vehicle and the guardrail. And he passed away the other day. And she's trying to do some battles to 19 in high school, 17. And she's trying to do some battles to raise the money to bury him. And isn't that a sad thing? Isn't that a sad thing is to have to bury your child, your baby child, your baby. And so, whatever I can do to help her, I don't have a lot of funds to hand over. But if I did, I would. But I figured, I can help her by battling her, things like that, to where people can maybe come in, hear her story, and want to help her out. Do y'all have her Cash App and PayPal? I should have wrote that stuff down before I even came on. Do y'all have that information? I'm going to go back and say hi to all of y'all. I'm sorry. I just walked in. I put Lulu in the bed for about 20 minutes. I got supper done and everything so I could do this. And I'm sorry. I'm running so far behind. And y'all know the ugly sweaters I've been working on instead of ugly sweater ornaments. Trisha, I need one of those for some relief. But instead of an ugly sweater ornament, I'm making everybody an ugly camper ornament. Hold on a second. Let me turn y'all around to show y'all right fast, and then we're going to get into it. I'm just going to show y'all a few of the ones that I've got here. And I'm just going to flip it around to where y'all can see like that. Can y'all see those? So, and I've got everybody's name. Y'all see this piece of paper here? I've been writing everybody's name, and that's just from memory. That's just from memory of the people that I see in here every day. This is the list. You see all the way down, and then started over here. And I don't know what was pinned. Did I take that out already? Sarah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Sarah. I'm stepping your ticket. Let me say hi to everybody. Hi, Take On Me. Hi, Kalia. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Texas. Hi, Ted. Will somebody go over and tell her I hit the wrong down button? Bluegill, thank you. Hi, Robin. Hi, Rocky. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Alice. Hi, Texas. Hi, Mama Hook. Hi, Rocky. Hi, Dubs. Hi, Kelly. Thank you. I'm stamping your ticket. Kelly, thank you for the bracelets. Regina, I'm stamping your ticket. And thank you for the roses. They smell like gonorrhea. Hi, Jess. Braves girl, thank you. Hi, Trisha. Hi, KK. Hi, Cheerboo. How are you? Trisha, I'm stamping your ticket. Trisha, thank you for the November Hi, Connie. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Andrea. What did Andrea say? Guess what? Guess what? What, Andrea? Hi, Tree. Andrea, you're new here, and I didn't write your name down. Andrea. And Lulu over here trying to get a treat like I'm not already stressed enough. Hi, Liz. And look, she said, she's like, who wanted a treat? Hi, Mandy. Okay, let me go get Aries girl again. Okay, just go down the list right fast. Just go down the list, touching names. I'm glad you're in here. That'll give me a second to breathe a second. Hi, Ding Ding. Hi, Fly High. Oh, thank you. These are the same ones I've had. They might look different because I rolled over on them. Last night I was eating some muffins, you know, the little Debbie muffins they come 5 in a pack. Well, I was eating them last night apparently while I was sleeping and woke up and was sitting on one. Hi, Psycho Mom. Every once in a while I do treat her to a T-bone. Oh, Jesus, let me tell you something. Okay, here we go.
Hello. Hi, Amy.
How are you doing?
Another best I can.
So what we'll do is we'll get the battle started. And if you would, tell everybody what's going on with you, okay?
Okay.
And listen, if y'all would just tap my screen, you don't even have to tap my screen. Everybody go over and show Aries babies the love. She's trying to raise some money to bury her son that is right here. There was a car wreck. He was impaled and entrapped between a vehicle and a guardrail. He lost his life just a few days ago, and she needs money to bury him. So she has done and got some money. She don't have it all. I'm gonna grab your cash tags and stuff so that I could have my mods putting it through my chat as we go. But let's start the battle, and you got the floor. I'm just gonna sit here and get my dog a treat while you talk to us.
Okay. Thank you for the prayers. On Thursday morning, I was informed that my baby was in a car accident in Texas. Thank you. Was in Texas. In a pretty bad car accident. I'm in Illinois. I'm bringing my baby home to be buried. I don't even. It's hard to talk about. My baby was in a very athletic boy. He was very well known, very, very loved, and I've got a lot of support through a lot of people, but I don't have everything. I am thinking about just going down and getting him myself instead of paying for transportation because it'd be cheaper that
way. You can't transport a body.
Well, he'll probably have to be cremated before he comes home. It'll probably be the cheapest route. I don't want to do that, but that's probably going to be
at the least you're looking at $10,000-$11,000 just to bury him, and that is on the cheapest end. That's no frills, no big signatures on the casket. No, that's as plain and as simple as my. I know a lot of parents have to do it. So I know that there's going to be questions. So let's just let people get to know you, okay? I know there's going to be questions. So so you're in Illinois and your son was in Texas. Was your son down there with his father? Did he live with his father?
He didn't live with his father. I'm very open and honest with this. My kid was he was in the state, but he was not adopted. My son was in trouble up here.
Custody?
Yes. Okay. My son was in trouble up here. A lot of trouble. He would stay in trouble with the law all the time. So the state got involved. And he went with his foster parent and then got sent off to Louisiana. He was not supposed to be sent out of state, but my son was thriving down there. He had gotten accepted into 13 colleges. So he could have came home at any time he wanted to. I did everything for my kids to come home. He could have came home anytime he wanted to. He was planning on coming home on his 18th birthday anyway because he wanted to go to college up here, and that's where he picked his college at.
So with him being in state custody, the state is not paying for it?
They will. They said no. He said that the only thing that they're going to pay for is a cremation.
Okay, and that alone is what $1,500, $1,000, something like that.
Yes,
I know back in '91 it was $500 to cremate, and my mom had to beg, borrow, and literally steal to get the money together. She robbed Peter to pay Paul every single month to pay off his burial for a long time, and it was a little over $10,000. And like I said, there was no frills, and that was back in '91. So, so how many other children do you have?
he's my oldest. I have out of 4 or 5. I have a stillborn, but I have 3 others living.
Okay, and they live with you?
They are with their dad in a better town.
Okay.
I'm
He was
actually
the only one in state custody?
processing on moving. Yes, the other two are not. Thank you. Thank you, Melissa. And I don't even know how to explain it. His dad, well, he was out. Aiden was a very angry child up here. He was in a lot of trouble, always getting in trouble, always getting kicked out of school. He wasn't doing that down there, and I felt that he was doing better. I did what was best for him, not what was best for me.
So you said that he was supposed to be shipped out of state?
No.
Was there somebody in Texas, some family in Texas that he stayed with?
Of the foster, thank you guys, of the foster family that he was with here in Illinois, he was with family of theirs, not ours.
Okay. Does any of y'all have any questions for Aries?
And I'm very honest with it because I've never lied about my kid being in custody. He was on TikTok with me.
Amy, her son was in a car wreck and lost his life a few days ago, and she's trying to get the money. Exactly what is the money for?
We're to have him buried. And basically, I'm going to get him. I'm going down to either go down to get him or have him shipped up here.
Okay, because you talk about shipping, you talk about a lot of money.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
a lot of money.
Yep, and that's why I think I talked to the group that I run with on here, and it would probably be better for me to drive to go get him or fly. I don't care, whatever it takes for me to go get my baby.
But if you go get him and transport him, that means he'll be cremated. So how much is the cremation?
The cremation is alone $2,000 up here, but the state is paying that. That's the thing the state's paying for. That's the only thing the state will pay for. His wishes, and we've always talked to our kids about this. I'm very open with my kids about this. His wishes were to be buried half with me. If anything ever happened to him before us, half with me, buried with me, and half buried with his father. He'll half of his remains will be buried with in where his father is, his hometown, and half will remain with me.
So, okay, so what is the money? The money you need? What is that money needed for?
For me to go get him.
Okay, it's for basically gas money.
Yes.
To go get him because the state is going to cremate him.
Yes.
Because nobody's.
We are having a service, but it's not going to be like an awake. Like it's not going to cost me out the butt for a one of them caskets. I was told one of them alone is $5,000.
Right, but if they're not burying him, they don't put him in a casket.
No, they're not using it.
And it might sound
that's gonna be my
whatever, but they do have a if they do a viewing before they do the cremation, they do have a casket that like they let people use for the viewing.
Yes.
But that's it. And if they're shipped out of state, they are if they're shipped out of state, then they put them in a pine box. I mean, not a pine box, a cardboard box. I know this from experience. So,
Yeah,
but you're talking about him already being cremated and you going down. So how far is from where you live to where you got to go? How far is that?
I'm in Decatur, Illinois, and I'll be going to Dallas, Texas, and that is 736 miles. And it's probably my cheapest route. Probably right now I'm looking at is to fly.
Well, if you I think
or a train or something, I don't care how I get there. Bus, whatever.
So, and you said you've done and raised $1,000 and some, right?
Yes. His dad has some, and I have some. Yes.
And where's the dad live?
Let me put his location on here, but he's here in Illinois.
Oh yeah. Just the state. I don't need nothing else. How long was he with the foster family?
4 months.
And somebody else asked if you supported him while he was, if you
Yes.
had to pay child support and all that.
Yes. And anything he asked for, he got. Not gonna lie.
No, it's not, Dub. So Dub says you can have him shipped. I believe it's a special shipping with UPS. No, what they do is if they cremate him there, there is a service that UPS, I think FedEx might even offer it also that can bring the ashes. But so when is the cremation?
Well, I'm doing this as I can. They told me it could be up to 2 weeks for the body, up to 2 weeks for the body to be released. So I'm not
For the body to be released for what?
They're doing testing right now.
Testing on what?
His body, because he was it's for the case on the other car.
But it was a car wreck.
Yes, the other car was speeding.
So they don't do autopsies for car wrecks unless they feel like that, somebody gave them cyanide before they got behind the wheel, or they might have had a bullet hole. And toxicology reports, they do take the toxicology reports, but they send that all off and release the body. The autopsy, unless they're sending things off, it's a car wreck. There's no reason for an autopsy.
I have no idea. That's what I'm being told, because they're trying to build And there was 5 kids in the car. Two were killed. 2 were in ICU, and I got news on them. They took the turn for the good. They're doing better. And there's one that walked away with scratches. But they say
But
that
your
that
son
guy
apparently
was
wasn't in a seatbelt.
speeding. The seatbelt snapped. They said the guy was going that fast.
But
And that
Jess, is your husband home?
mine?
No, Jess's. She's one of my beautifuls in here. I'm not sure. Let me hold on, y'all.
I've never heard of it. I mean, some people told me they've done it, but I've never heard of a car accident.
Yes, yours, Jess. You're the only one in here I know whose husband is a police officer.
Yes, Crocs.
Jess, is your husband home? Jess, ask him if they autopsy car accident victims. Not the person that at fault for the wreck, but a passenger in another vehicle. This is literally never have I heard about this. Never. And I hear about a lot. I even heard about a lady that her husband would have got away with murder if it hadn't been for her on the phone with her friend and said he wanted to make sure I took this vitamin before I left the house. And they was like, why'd she need to take a vitamin when she's already late to where she needs to go? And it was cyanide. It was cyanide to give her. But that's beside the point. I know people who's passed in car wrecks, and never have I heard of an autopsy. That is never, unless, like I said, that they thought that there was foul play that was involved. But medical examiners, right? They go to the medical examiner. Well, exactly, they go to the medical examiner's office because the coroner comes out on scene, and then they take them back to where. I've never seen a state me neither, unless they had family there.
Yeah, no.
Bobby, I see you got. Let me look at that message. Okay, let me look at this message because I think that somebody said that. But she must not have. Okay, both my sisters and father had autopsies done, and neither of them were at fault for their accidents. Cremated remains may only be shipped using Priority Mail Express. That just blows my mind.
Yeah. They told me 2 weeks.
She might not have any legal rights. Well, if her child was a ward of the state is the one who. But I even hate to correlate this with death row inmates. But when death row inmates are executed, they're returned back to their families. So, I just thank you, Sarah. I appreciate you putting that in there. Definitely, we can look into UPS. Jess, we can't pin the comment while we're in the boxes, but let me go back and I definitely will look. He said only if there is evidence of foul play.
Now, from the other kid, there was no foul play. The other, my son.
And your child's the only one who passed, right?
Yeah, my child's the driver.
Oh, the state will get that back, I'm sure, Bluegill. And so, are you going to be able to sue that other vehicle, or is it the state that's going to sue that other vehicle and get the money for the wreck?
I can do it as well. They told me I can press charges as well. I am suing the other vehicle.
So you are able to.
Yes.
And did they give you any reason why that they shipped you? Like that's a lot of questions that I have in my chat. Is why would they ship your son to a different state unless there was family there for him?
It was foster family of foster family.
Especially a 7-hour. Okay, maybe we're misunderstanding what this is. Okay, so did the state, Illinois, whatever township you live in Illinois, did they take your child for neglect, abuse, or any of those reasons? Or
No,
did they take your child
for a troubled child?
He was a troubled child, and instead of sending him to an alternative school, they sent him 10 hours from you?
Yep.
So how?
Because they said that I wasn't doing his needs, and I'm not the one to throw 14, 15 pills down my kids' throats. I'm not that type of parent.
Okay, so they had him on medication that you didn't give to him.
They were trying to give him medication that I wouldn't allow them to put him on. I don't do. If you're going to give him ADHD medicine, you're not going to give him Adderall.
I know a lot of parents that's against their child being on medication like that, but I also do know that that when you that if you don't have all of your, I can't think of what I'm trying to pull up everything that I had put to the side to read y'all about. Okay, so here it is. Let me okay.
Are you going to be on here for a minute? His dad just called me like 3 times.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
Do you know how to get down?
Yep.
Okay, so it says this is Kent, Texas. All the ones that came in, hi beauties, I'm sorry. I know, but like 10 hours away, that's ridiculous. I'm going to stop the comments. He wasn't in a false stop. I don't know. It says Kent police investigating major crash involving 2 persons airlifted, 6 initial patient reports. In an update Thursday, the Kent Independent School District confirmed the passing of one of its students in Wednesday's crash. It is with heavy hearts that we inform you of a loss within our Kemp ISD family. On Wednesday, November the 15th, the Kemp ISD community experienced a life loss and tragic accident. Our thoughts and deepest sympathies are with the students, families, and friends, and all of the student staff impacted by this heartbreaking and incomprehensible loss, continued the statement. We continue to pray for the full and speedy recovery of additional KHS students involved in the accidents and their families as they navigate these certain circumstances. A portion of U.S. Highway 175 was closed in Kemp Wednesday night as police investigated a major crash involved an initial report of 6 people injured. Around 5:49, the Kemp Fire Department, Kemp Police Department, Kaufman County Sheriff's Office, and the Texas Department of Public Safety, among other emergency services, responded to the crash. Initial reports by 911 callers and first responders indicated a possible 6 injured persons, one of which was reportedly impaled and entrapped between a guardrail and a vehicle, requiring a significant extraction efforts. At least 3 Care Flight ground ambulance responded to the scene. At least 2 patients were flown to Baylor University. Is Mama still in here? Mama P. Chill out. Lucy. Lou, there's nothing out there. Chill out. Right, but they send that off. Like, hi, Michelle. How are you? Ah, you're hiding from the boss. Oh, my Jesus. Look. Look, I am making everybody a camper. Instead of ugly sweaters, we're going to have ugly campers. I do too. And Mama T, that's who I wanted to talk to because she was battling Mama T. And that's what. Can somebody get me Mama T? Because when I went in on them battling, thank you, boy nanny, she was like talking about a TV, that her kid broke a TV and they need a new TV. Okay. I wonder why all of y'all were blocked. I wonder why all y'all were blocked. I don't understand that. Okay. Okay. Michelle, there's a lady who said her son was killed the other night in a car wreck. So we're she's doing some battles to raise some money. So I told her I would battle her to help her raise money. And as I go along, it just seems more suspect. Hi, Dana. Yeah. What the and as I sit here, like we literally know people who said that their child had brain cancer. So thank you, Nan. I'm stamping your ticket. Cindy, I'm stamping your ticket. What? What? Can somebody get me that? Sunshine's comments. Can somebody get me that? Like there was just things like she didn't know like services and stuff. Can you send it to one of my moderators? Hi, Amanda. Hi, Wednesday. Nancy, you know, the other night Aries come in here and said that her son passed in a car wreck. All right, Michelle. And hi, Susie. And I don't know what's going on. I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back, y'all. Y'all come right back. Y'all come right back. Y'all come right back. Come right back. I know, Ted. I know, Ted. But look what we always, y'all come back. Look at what we deal with.